Okay, in this video we're going to look at question 6. Alexa and Emma are looking up at their house from their backyard. From Alexa's point of view, the top of the house is at an angle of elevation of 40 degrees. From Emma's point of view, directly closer to the house, it is 60 degrees. The house is 15 meters high. How far apart are the two girls? So again, diagram is very important in this problem. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to draw a horizontal line here, and there's my house wall, and we say the house wall is 15 meters. And so this diagram is such that the girls are standing in two positions, and they're kind of looking, their line of sight is as follows. So one girl is standing here and looking at the peak of the house, the other girl is standing here and looking at the peak of the house. The question is, who's where? Well, the further away from the house, you can see the smaller the angle of elevation is going to be. So therefore we know that this is going to be the 60 degree spot, and this is Emma's, we'll call that E, and we know that this then is the 40 degree spot, and we'll call this A. And let's put the point, make that a right angle at the house. There we go. So in this problem, let's first ask us, what do we want to solve? We want to solve for AE because we want to know how far apart the two girls are. So an approach that we can use is we can first find AF using triangle AFG. Then we can find EF using triangle EFG, and then we can take the difference between EF and AF. And mathematically we can show that by saying, let's call this length in there x. We'll say x is equal to AF, which we know will be longer, minus EF. Okay, so let's go through, we'll color code our steps here. So step 1, we're going to find AF using AFG. So if we look at AFG, we know our angle is 40 degrees, and we know that 15 will be the opposite, and AF will be the adjacent. So therefore, if we have the opposite and the adjacent, we use tan. So tan of 40 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is 15 over AF. So AF, tan 40 degrees, so what we did was we multiplied both sides by AF here, is equal to 15. So AF is equal to 15 divided by tan of 40 degrees. And we get out our calculator and type this in. So 15 divided by tan of 40, and we get approximately 17.876. meters. So now the next step, let's do this step in blue. We're going to find EF. So we're going to find EF using triangle EFG. So again, we see that relative to 60 degrees, 15 is the opposite and EF is the adjacent. So tan of 60 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is 15 divided by EF. We're going to go through that same algebraic process. We're going to multiply both sides by EF. And now we're going to divide both sides by tan of 60. And so we get EF is approximately equal to 8.660 meters. And this makes sense in context to our problem because we know that EF has to be shorter than AF. So therefore, X is going to, let's change color again. So let's do this next one and let's use pink. So X, and again, I could have equally put here AE for X. X is going to equal, well, AF, which is 17.876, minus EF, which is 8.66. So 17.876 minus 8.66, and we get approximately 9.216. Let's just insert a little space here. Let's just, there we go. So we get approximately 9.216. Therefore, the girls are 9.216 meters apart. A nice little thing to point out here, just in terms of as we do this, and I would encourage students to start getting used to doing this because it's going to help you keep your accuracy and just get comfortable with your calculator use. Is if I was doing this, I would actually stop here and I would stop here. And then what I would do is I'd actually have my calculator do my work. So I would actually write X is equal to, and as opposed to putting 17.876, I would say 15 divided by tan of 40 degrees minus 15 divided by tan of 60 degrees. And I'd actually type this in my calculator. What this is going to do is give me a more accurate answer. Also, being comfortable substituting in situations where in this form will help identify situations where you can cancel and so on and so forth. So let's just type this in and see if we do this right. 15 divided by tan of 40, and then minus 15 divided by tan of 60. This is also going to be a lot faster when you're working through a test, let's say. So we get approximately 9.21, and we see it makes no real difference in this case, but again, being comfortable substituting in this format is really nice. I hope this video helped, and of course, you can always ask questions. Have a great day.